Hi dear friends, just seeing if the video works well. This is Vasimesa and hope all is well for you. Today I wanted to do a quick video to show you what I have done with these two decks, Sacred Geometry Oracle and Sacred Geometry cards, both by Francene Hart. I love these decks. I have been using them intensively since last year. And of course, I didn't learn by word what each card says because there's a lot of wisdom in them. When I use them in a reading for my clients, especially in healing sessions, I don't really go and look for the meaning. But when I do reading for myself, I go and look for a meaning. So I have been using these decks separately, but lately, as we are preparing a challenge with sacred geometry in our Facebook group, I have thought about combining these two decks. So, what I've done, I have combined these two decks and made two new piles, or two new oracle decks in a way. So, the first pile, that is the biggest one, I have put all the cards that I like and all the imagery that I feel is vibrational, is working on a profound way. These are the cards that have movement in them. They are charged. You know, they are more beautifully illustrated, but more than that, there is movement. They combine teachings. There is something. They are in action in a way. Yes, this is what I mean. They are acting. Something is happening. And when I use them in my healing sessions, people also feel that they are moving, especially when we do meditation with them. So they have been working really well in this way. So yeah, I decided to combine all these paintings together. The second pile, so this is the second pile, I have put all the geometric forms that are the basics. That means that they are, for me, I consider them not in movement. For some, they would consider them moving, but for me, they are the basics. It's like these are the alphabet and these are the sentences, or these are the alphabets and these are the words. This is how I see them. So here I combined all the basic forms that we know in geometry forms, and you'll find many. I didn't like them when I have seen them in the spreads, when I have used the deck, so I was like, I really don't like them in a reading. So what can I do? And I have made this agreement in a way to put them like this. And in a reading, I will use these first and then go with these ones. So this will be the basic energy that is happening. Let's try this, right? Let's try this type of reading. So let's see about the energy of the moment. This card can be the base. It will be the origin, or the unconscious, or the starting point, or let's say what is under the waters. It can be the baby form, the source of the question or the problem, etc. So this is the basic form. Then, and of course when we use these decks, I don't tend to use many. I use a lot of decks in one reading or one healing session. So usually I don't use more than 2 or 3 because they are they are really profound. Okay, so now we have got 3 cards. Okay. We've got 3, 4. Oh my god. Okay, so it's like, all right, you want to use 2? Gonna have 4. Okay, so let's see for this reading. let's start with the basic question. Okay, so the basic form, we've got the Tzolk'in. And I will go and look at the, so this is the form of this deck, and it is the red one. The red one. So this is number 3. Oh, sorry, I got it wrong. It is the blue one. I'm sorry. All right, so I get mixed between them. All right, so we are having here the Tzolk'in, and it is the circle of time. When you see this form, putting it more clear. When I see this form, I'm not looking still at the meaning of the card. I will just see intuitively what is in there. It's really strange, because this form, when I saw it, it reminded me of the toxic chemicals. You know, when you are in a fabric and there is this form from far away, you see it's like there is toxicity in the air. And when I see this toxicity at the center and things moving around this circle, I see them as, I don't know why, the I Ching, or that is something Chinese coming to me, you know, when I see these. And yes, there is Lamat. I don't know what it is exactly. I'm not familiar with this, with these teachings, but I see something Chinese talking about that. This is what we are living at the moment, let's say. Okay, so all right, let's continue and see what is going on. Why did we get this card? Okay. Circle of time, and it is Mayan. I don't know why I said Chinese, but for me really it looked Chinese. The ancient Maya, who are revered as master timekeepers, created a calendar whose accuracy has not slipped one day in over 25 centuries. This secular representation of a portion of that tradition, called the Tzolk'in, or sacred round, is based on a count of 260 days. As the illustration shows, 20 of these days are named, and they each have 13 facets. Pulling these cards reminds you to consider how time is affecting your life. Are you engaging time as a wave that nurtures, allowing segments for deep relaxation and personal development? Or have you become enslaved to time, finding barely enough opportunity to get the essentials of survival in order? Take a brief moment to view your relationship to this circle of time and the hopes and dreams you place within the circle of your life experience. View this card as representing a signpost of cosmic order, a reminder that your time in the physical world is yours to orchestrate. This is really interesting because what I've seen at the beginning, I've seen toxicity, China. Probably the card for me is talking about what is happening at the moment, and with the Tzolk'in talking about time, we are being confined at homes. We don't know if we have a lot of time or we are losing time. But this is the source. This is what is happening. There is struggle happening here. And also regarding this problem, you know, we're having on the global plane, we are fighting with time. And it's like we are waiting for time to pass, for virus to go. We don't know if we are running after time or we are just waiting for it, but we are struggling. There is struggle that is coming in with this card. Now, we had 2 cards, and let me just see which deck they are. Okay, so seeing from just what we have here, we have Divine Doorway, we have Gentle Spirits. So door and spirits, there is turtles, and turtles for me are related, they are spirit allies, but also related to the earth, the Gaia. And we have a divine doorway. And did you see this form here? It's the same we have in here. So we are having something transmuting, something that is moving away And at the same time, this door is opened for us to go through it. And we are being guided by gentle spirits through this doorway. I'm sure maybe you have heard about, the the fifth dimension planet, and we are in it already. So let's see what the guidebook talks about. So we are having here inner vision. Doorways and portals make it possible to access other dimensions. Beneath the color sheen of this painting lies a sacred number matrix borrowed from the calendar of the ancient Maya. The water lilies represent your potential for enlightenment. The angelic figure is offered as guardian and guide us, etc. This card gets you to contemplate the doorway to your divine center. And it goes on. Gentle spirits. Let's see gentle spirits, what she says about this. 35, 34. Simply being. And you see that this is the base or the basic form. And we are having a sentence, we are having a word. We find within this image the number 5 and the geometry of the pentagon. Within this pentagon, why am I thinking about United States now? Within this 5-sided polygon, stars appear and speak to us of excellence, protection, and divine transcendence. And you know about the pentagon, this form is a form of protection we use, and you can draw it on your space to be protected, if you like this word, but to be centered, let's say, to be in your full potential. They glide gracefully through the pentagon, reminding us to be gentle with ourselves and be present in the moment. This card invites you to relax into this very moment, meditate, doodle, daydream, and simply be. And it goes on. So here we're talking about connection, we are talking about getting through a door, but where are we going through this door? Where are we heading to? And this is really interesting. We got 2 more cards. Let me just see if they are clear here. So we have the wheels of light, and this is really beautiful. We see that the chakras, the old system, this is for me the old system of chakras, are enlightened. Being enlightened being, be a channel, let light go through you. This is really interesting with the reading we have done with the blue rose. Focus on yourself, on the light you are having, and do that journey inside. Earth prayers, I love that. I love this beautiful card suggesting that from this center, from being centered, from having faith in the guidance we are having faith in our spirit allies, we can raise the frequencies of the earth, of us, of what is happening by praying. But prayers need to be done from an inner space of tranquility, of harmony. Right, let's see what they say. Which book is this one? 50. Wheels of light. Chakras, energy centers. This reinforces your intention to balance and strengthen your energy centers, that you may better engage your purpose and act in the world as a whole, healthy being of light. This is beautiful. And earth prayers. So, stewardship, sustainability. How might your daily actions and decisions be affected as you consider their effects 7 generations into the future? As you consider this question and feel the tenderness of this time in Earth's story, realize also the power of your praise and intentions. See and feel the Earth as abundant and self-sustaining. See and feel humans trading lightly upon her land, and making decisions that will defend rather than wound the earth? How can you more fully live with an attitude of stewardship? That's beautiful. So, yeah, a profound reading when we do with these cards. But I hope you got a beautiful message from them, and I hope you can maybe today make a prayer and center yourself. Breathe. Come back to the center and let light move through you. Have faith that whatever is happening will happen for the highest good. Know that with your human will, you can't do much. But with your divine will, you can move mountains. All you need to do today is just to breathe, relax, and send an honest prayer for this planet. Envision it as a wide, brilliant white light mixed maybe with red, la sangre of the earth, mixing with the blood of the earth, the sacred blood of the earth. Imagine it as brilliant white, shining, vibrating light. And with your intention, send a breath of love to all those who are in this planet. A breath of love and light to all those inhabiting in this planet. We do not need to enter to their environments or to their lives or see what's happening. Just act as a light being and send a breath of love and light. And take your time to do it. And when it is done, come back to yourself. Center yourself again. Send a breath of light and love to you, to yourself, to your physical body, and come back to the physical space, to the temporal space. Come back here and now. And breathe and smile as you will be smiling to yourself and to this beautiful energy. So wishing you a very, very nice day or a very nice night. And talk to you soon.